I think the team is working very hard. The physical metrics are very good. The team probably is adapting to what we are trying to do. We are trying our level best to play according to the situation. And we are not confined to any style of play. We are trying to build from the back if needs be, trying to go around if we can, go beyond, in between the lines also there. So we are trying everything that can make us to be a team that is difficult to predict.
Coach, you say that you don't need to beat teams like Chiefs to win the league, but what does a positive result do in terms of the players and everyone around the team to get the better of one of the big three?
Not for us, it's always trying to win the next match. We can always say it's not important to win this one or that one, but the truth in football, we are a club that believes every match we play with one mentality, which is to win it. And I know it's not going to be an easy one. They started well, they are doing well, and we must give credit when it's true. And that makes it a very interesting match for the spectators. But we will be going all out to win it.
Coach, tell me umdlalo osezingeni eliphezulu kangaka when the league has just started. Is it a different matter if you played maybe mid-season, but now you're meeting a Kaizer Chiefs? Esibonile ukuthi nabo they are doing their best. They've collected 6 out of 6 at the moment, and you're just going to play a team that is so high in morale. Even the fan base is up there. They sold out a match in Durban as well.
No, mangakhuluma iqiniso. Umdlalo Kaizer Chiefs, for the past 5 seasons now, I think we are playing this match as a third match or second match, but it's always in the first 5 matches, and I think that has become a little bit obvious. I think I've seen us playing it as a third match probably 2-3 times in the last 5 seasons. So, but it's nice, man, to play games with teams that are motivated, teams that also see an opportunity that they can beat you. It makes the game very interesting for the spectators, and it makes the game probably a little bit open and interesting for both teams.
Elephant in the room, coach. A big match, big name players. Some of your big name players have not seen action. Are we likely to see the return of the rested duo?
I think Sundowns has got a lot of big players. So all the big players are playing, and I'm happy with what they have offered. That's
Coach, maybe, so just to follow up on Temba, maybe just to be specific on the names, could we see Mudau and Mokoena return to this match, for this match? Always, just to be specific.
They are always part of the selection process. There is no match where they were never part of the selection process. We just have to make those decisions sometimes. But they are there, they are competing, they are fit, and anything can happen. That's
Coach, thank you so much. How do you prepare for the match against Kaizer Chiefs, knowing their physical play?
What?
How do
Physical
you prepare a match against Kaizer Chiefs? Know that they have their physical play.
What is physical play?
The approach of Kaizer Chiefs.
Is it physical? Is it physical, guys? Because one thing I can guarantee is that both teams are physically prepared for this match. Both teams are playing a game of football that requires the physical preparation as one of the fundamental factors of performance. And I did not see the physicality that maybe we're talking about. I think they are a very decent team that plays good football like us. The physicality always comes with the robustness and all that. And I'm not sure whether you are there or that. To be honest, I don't think they are a team that relies a lot on physicality. I think they're a team that relies a lot on transitions this time around and some good players.
Coach,
Did you read of what you saw last night? Chiefs, obviously they had a good first half, and then in the second half they dropped. And what's your whole assessment?
what you saw last night?
I think they are a very decent team. They can hurt anyone. I'm telling you. They're very decent.
What do you enjoy the most, Coach, about teams that come at Sundowns? Because when it's something that you don't get often, and with this being their home game and also the fanfare, is that they're likely to also come and not necessarily sit back?
This is a tough question. I don't enjoy any opposition that poses problems to us. So I would be lying if I say I enjoy teams that come at us. But at this stage, what is interesting is just we are all playing open football because nobody respects anyone, you know. And that moment in football, you must always appreciate, because there is a stage in football where maybe people start to respect you and they approach you differently. But at a time when nobody has respect for anyone, the games are very open. I see Amazulu coming with Chiefs, I see Chiefs going to Amazulu, I see Marumo coming at us, I see teams that are going for each other, because at this stage, everybody thinks we are all equal.
Coach Manqoba, sorry, you done answering my job. I wanted to ask you mentioned collaborations with this press conference. You're hoping maybe there's a better relationship between the two clubs when it comes to cap space. In the past, you wanted maybe to use the F&B. Is this a good sign maybe that they will open up their own venue?
I think probably that is the main reason that brought me here, because I thought these collaborations are a sign of maybe new beginnings, a positive mentality to try and assist one another when needs be, because we are both big teams and there is no question about that. And the relationships amongst big teams, because big teams are trendsetters. That's why most big teams determine even the structure and the profile of their national teams in terms of how they play. And the personality and the mentality of these teams is also very important, because when we get an opportunity to come to a press conference with Kaizer Chiefs, for me that is a very good sign that they don't see us as enemies. They see us as colleagues that are in competition. And to answer your question directly, I think that will also open that door, because in the past they gave us F&B for the CAF Champions League matches, and it's a nice venue for us. We've had some very good results in that space, and I'm very hopeful that there is no animosity that will make them not to consider giving us F&B, because sometimes we've got problems with our venue at Loftus, and in the Champions League you would want a stadium like F&B, and I don't think there would be any problem in that space, because the relationships between the two teams are very good.
Coach, you spoke about the youngsters that they have. One of them is, I'm going to call them youngsters for the lack of a better word, Shabalala. You spoke about him. I see some Galezwane is coming also as well. What do you make of a foreign coach that comes into this country and gives these young boys time to play against big teams and prove themselves? I mean, recently we've seen Kaizer Chiefs using these younger players to go into games within the league itself.
To answer you correctly, I would not want to give this one to Coach Nabi first. I would first want to give it to Athazwane, because I think Athazwane is the one who unveiled a lot of these players to us, and he gave them opportunities. It's these players that took Chiefs to the final of the Champions League, if you remember very well. And unfortunately, the change of leadership then brought them a little bit backwards. And I do believe had these players continued from that time up until now, by now they would be highly respected, because they showed very early that they had something different. But I must also say I appreciate the fact that Coach Nabi has realized that sometimes we get stuck in this thing of players having experience or not having experience. But sometimes you must just throw the players into the deep end and see what they can do. And I must say I appreciate that, more especially coming from a foreign coach, to say, let me not hear what the media and the public is saying about these players. Let me just give them an opportunity and see. And all of them are coming up nicely. I was impressed by Duba, I was impressed by Shabalala, impressed by Vilarazi, impressed by Uzwane. All these boys are doing very well. And for them to grow and become seasoned players, they must get opportunities like this. And hopefully they'll also get the same opportunities against us. Because they are a core of the team now.
To say that